carved a throne in midnight air, a story only I could dare. A whispered game, a hollow crown, where shadows laugh without a sound. I gave the dark a name to wear, a foolish role I didn't care. But every lie I spoke in play became the truth the world obeyed. They kneeled to scripts I never wrote, they bleed for words I spoke in joke. And every fake I left behind now binds the world I thought confined. We are the veil, we are the night, dancing where the truth hides light. A kingdom built on fractured guys, where fiction learns how really lie. I wear the mask I made for fun, but now the mask is everyone. And in the end, when stars decay, who's acting now? Me or the play? We are the for walks where silence breathes, Vader writes what darkness leaves. Gamma counts the blood and gold, Delta breaks what can't be told. Epsilon bends the arcane flame, Zeta whispers nameless names. Eta dreams in circuits cold, seven shadows bought and sold. But I'm the joke that led them here, the king who never meant to steer. Yet kingdoms rise from careless hands that never plan what fate commands. A cult of truth beneath the lie, a god I never chose to try. And every step I take in jest becomes the world's unspoken tale. We are the veil, we are the night, born from nonsense, forged in might. A broken stage, a sacred fraud, where fools become the hands of God. I wear the mask I made for fun, but now the mask is everyone. And in the end, when worlds collide, is there a truth we never tried? If I remove the final scene, would they still fight for what I mean? Or has the story gone too far to tell where fiction's borders are?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to my live stream tonight of Eminence and Shadow Season 2, Episodes 7 through 9, Watch Party. And please welcome to the panel, the one and only Resolute Germ. Hello, Germ. Thanks for stopping by if you're able to hear me correctly.
Hey, Dan. Yeah, you sound okay.
All right, to everyone in the audience and on the panel, let's give Germ a nice round of applause. Yeah, we're gonna make you the next Germ God Emperor of this universe. Is it working?
By small amounts. Get there at some point.
You want us to all do one massive prayer on you, and then you'll have the power to destroy all of us?
I have a few things I'd do first, but eventually.
A few black plagues for a few coastal cities to thin out the population?
Well, California does have to pay.
So does the whole western coast.
I'll just start at San Diego and work my way up.
I'm probably am in the questionable zone to you, Germ, huh?
Pretty close.
Don't worry, we're all assholes here.
Yeah, that's going around.
Alright, and before I officially begin the stream, and you have a few pennies or a few dollars, you can start donating them to my Patreon page right there. Membership store is $3 a month if you're up for it. Well, and if you want to help out further, check out my merch of items and logos right there. And maybe I could persuade Darren to pick up a few things, but according to him, he has to liberate some assets from a bank by other means. He'll take cash, silver, platinum, rubies, diamonds, crown jewels or any outer space metals that have not yet to be discovered or are discovered, but he will somehow mine and sell to the highest producer and to make zillions of dollars to become the first zillionaire on planet Earth.
At this point, I'll take anything.
Hmm. And if you want to watch along with us, there's a constant link right there in the YouTube chat for us. And with that out of the way, let's go begin the show with Eminence and Shadow, Season 2, Episode 7. A final cash arc, I think this is for the small arc. Are we going to have another recession or depression pretty soon, Germ?
Probably not. Well, not nationally. The West Coast, yeah, the West Coast is pretty much doing everything it can to destroy itself.
Well, we have suicidal empathy on the West Coast anyway.
On the good news, my mayor is this close to being tarred and feathered.
Yeah, I hear that.
She has a 21% approval rating. She's officially as low as Congress.
Yeah, but the question is, what should be recalled totally with?
We
With
can't
what I hear,
recall her. There is 100 hoops to go through to get a recall in this town, so it's basically impossible.
former lovers are always the worst type of quarrel, huh?
Yep.
You should know, Jeremy. You have a few exes yourself, huh?
Yes, but thankfully they've all gone away.
Or they married another poor sap to forget about you?
It's not common, but they still do institutionalize people.
Alpha's going through a depression phase right now, huh?
Yep.
You're selling yourself short, Alpha. Very short. Some damn good coincidence, huh?
Yeah, he's a very lucky guy.
Reminds us of a certain overlord, huh?
The overlords do tend to be very lucky.
By some miracle, they cracked it.
Yeah, they turned absolute gibberish into something they wanted to see.
Do you think Sid did that on purpose because he thought they would not be able to decode it, or what?
I think they get very, very lucky.
Yeah, or they're too smart for their own good, huh?
Just a little paranoid.
Yeah, sure he does. And like the pussycat's back.
Yeah. Sure, according to plan.
I think your neighbors are acting up, or you're having relatives over, Germ.
It's neighbors. The children are uncivilized.
You can always tell them to put pacifiers in their mouths, or to give them some chloroform. But then that'll be illegal.
They're immune to chloroform at this point.
They probably know the you, and they probably love to piss you off, huh?
They don't have that much forethought.
Yeah, she is somewhat naive, but she also doesn't want to turn into him. Thing is, like Gatan does not has no idea what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah, they're both talking about two very different things.
And he has a new lover.
All he really cares about is the money.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that. And he's like, what the hell's going on here? Yeah, right. Uh, yeah. The duopoly system, huh?
Something like that.
Well, that's how modern corporations work. There's always a dark side to them, which is their opposite company. Just like you don't think the major corporations have shares they buy from each other to own a percentage of each other's companies?
Dan, that would be a felony.
Oh, please. They have ways around it. It's called bribes to politicians.
He's lucky she's a moron.
I take it he's not a fan of Saint Nick, huh? Judging how cynical you are, Jerem, I'm not be surprised if you're not a fan of Santa Claus either.
Makes a good Coca-Cola.
Nope.
I'm sure Santa would have been very understanding if his dream wasn't to have ultimate power.
He wanted the ultimate role-playing game, and Santa cannot give that to him, huh? And he doesn't know or care.
He would care if he knew what it was.
Alright, and that concludes Image and Shadow Season 2, Episode 7. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm going to continue on to the next episode, which an arc, and if my memory serves me, this is where a princess of a certain kingdom leaves Shadow Garden and becomes the crown princess of that kingdom now. It's minor spoilers. So tell me, do the neighbors' kids semi-like you, or do you just ignore them and they ignore you, saying, you stay out of my way, I stay out of your way?
I have almost no interaction with any of my neighbors.
Do they like that?
Let's just say that it's mutually beneficial. No one can be called to testify on either side.
So my mistake. This is actually a filler episode and a fan service episode. I think it's the two idiots.
If they just knew who their friend was.
Start talking. Okay. Or basically one of the two luckiest spouses on the planet that make us both jealous of them, huh?
Yep.
That's only half true. Not a code. He just got careless.
Yeah, you gave him the tickets, and the minute you left, he forgot he had them.
Either that is indeed a backstory video, or those are child actors reenacting a scene a long time ago. They're overthinking it. And hello there, Gorilla. Thanks for stopping by. My audio is bleeding through. Is that good or bad?
Audio, that means he's picking up the Cosmes through your audio.
No, you're not, doggy.
Really doesn't work when you have more than two people.
Potato, really? They don't know how lucky they are and how much in danger they really are. Oh, the vampire's there too.
Well, with a
Oh
name
my
like Count
god.
Virgin Boy, I don't think he has the best credibility.
Yeah, you don't want too many young boys having oh, how should I put this in PG-13? Um, a third leg showing up, huh?
In this situation, the doggo's lack of brain power is actually an advantage. You would never accuse her of overthinking something.
I'm not be surprised if they're all half right.
Sid has no idea there's hot springs. He just walked off, and he's just going to be happy to see a whole new pile of money.
Considering how you act around people, I'm not be surprised. But then again, judging how boys are acting nowadays, they're probably the average.
You would know I haven't been that age in many, many years.
Yeah, well, your type of ladies, Germ, are the MILF ladies nowadays, huh?
That would be my age range.
But
Hey, I did go to start high school in the last millennium.
yeah, which means if you date a woman, odds are she'll have a kid.
I don't really date too much now. My fiance doesn't really like that.
Of course, because if you do, she has a set of oh, how should I put this? Sharp knives to put in your back to make you feel terrific, huh?
I'll never see it coming.
Yeah, or she'll just use antibiotics to get rid of you. Oh my god. Oh boy.
You're in trouble, princess.
Oh no. Oh my god.
Probably wasn't best to do that with a park full of people.
Sometimes these girls are not too smart, huh?
Well, of course not. They're following a lunatic.
Oh my god. Sure he did. They never get a day off, huh?
That's one of the drawbacks of working for someone who doesn't know any of it is actually real.
Alright, that concludes Eminence Shadow Season 2, Episode 8. Or in other words, the fan service episode to have the young boys know what a third leg is, huh?
Well, all anime has a hot spring show.
Okay, we're gonna start Season 2, Episode 9 in 3, 2, 1. Oh, great. 666 is homesick. To them, it's both. So basically, she's an extremist Karen, huh?
I think that may be a bit of an understatement.
She's just your standard woman scientist, Germ.
Well, that type of psychopathy is common. No, maybe you should just stay right there and let things play out.
She's fully committed to her cause, huh?
A little overcommitted.
Just a typical extremist, Germ. We both have them on either side of the political spectrum.
That's a bit of an overstatement.
Really, you're telling me you don't have any feisty fighters on the right side, and the left side has no feisty fighters either?
The left is the one that has the psychopaths for the most part. There are some on the right, but it's maybe a 10 to 20 to 1 ratio of lunatics on the left to the right.
Just your classical Civil War scenario, huh?
Yep.
Sid is overthinking everything.
I think the problem is he's not thinking.
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, typical damsel in distress scenario, huh?
Not quite damsel.
Wow, either Sid's too quiet or he's too oblivious to what's going on. I don't feel sorry for those guys.
Why would you?
Lady, you're filthy rich now. You should have killed her when you had a chance, fool.
Yeah, it's always the monologue that gets them.
Yeah, you both love to hate them or you hate to love them, huh? A fanatic is even more fanatical, huh? Or would you call that a zealot?
Oh, I think she passed Zealot a few miles back.
So fanatic sounds about right.
About.
And thus begins the next arc. And that concludes our watch party. So, Jeremy, if you want to give you a little self-promotion, go ahead. I'm going to start wrapping it up.
Nothing coming next week, but the week after it'll be Shin Godzilla.
Hmm. And what decade are you covering in that upcoming movie series, Jeremy?
We're into the 2000, well into the 2010s.
Hmm. Do they keep making them in the 2020s? I mean, there probably is one or two in the 2020s, but have they taken a pause on them, or are they still making them?
There is a new movie coming out in December.
As for me, I'm the Ultimate Sorcerer Dan. On this channel, Kevin Travis anime and cartoons in general, and right now we're towards the tail end of season 2 of Eminence and Shadow. We may wrap up the show next week if Germ is up for it. And I do my live streams here usually on Fridays, 8 p.m. Pacific time. I try to upload a new video on this channel towards the end of the piece or the video next week. I do have another channel called Sci-Fi Historian. That one I cover sci-fi TV shows or movies. And I'm doing the watch parties there on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. We're doing Battlestar Galactica 1978 version. Watch parties usually there on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. And I do my live streams usually on Saturdays between 2 and 4 p.m. Pacific time. I try to upload a new video on that channel towards the end of music on the video next week. Until next time, everyone, keep your spells private and your swords sharpened. Until next time, everyone, good night.